Good afternoon and welcome to Boca Arena for today's 2025-26 Danvers Falcons home opener. At this time, we'd like to announce our starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Redhawks from Amesbury. At left wing, sophomore, number 14, Grady Stickney. At center, sophomore, number 8, Tom Puro. At right wing, senior, number 7, Owen Bartniski. On defense, junior, captain, number 2, Lincoln Kine. Also on defense, junior, captain, number 20, Evan Murphy. And in goal, junior, number 1, Eli Gata. The Redhawks are led by head coach Steve Costa. He is assisted by coaches Dan Marcotte and Jim Conlon. Now for your Danvers Falcons. At left wing, junior, number 2, Gavin Cooper. At center, junior, number 11, Colby Medeiros. At right wing, senior, captain, number 19, Thomas Fish. On defense, senior, captain, number 3, Andrew Godfrey. Also on defense, senior, captain, number 9, Jake Langless. And in goal, senior, number 29, Evan Morey. Your Falcons are led by head coach Bill Sheehan. He is assisted by coaches Matt Churchill, James Swanton, and Trevor McNeil. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Here, tap your mic. Oh. No, not yet. Tap it. Yeah, we're good. Welcoming you in live to Raymond J. Bork Arena. My name is Owen Tamor alongside Parker Hemingway for this Northeast matchup between the Amesbury Redhawk and the Danvers Falcons. Both teams 1-0. Should be a good one today. Parker, what are you expecting?
We're looking forward to this great season opener for the Falcons, own home opener. Danvers started off their season heading to New York for a little road trip where they played 2 games that don't count towards the season, but they were a good scrimmage. Danvers winning both those 1-7-4 and 1-6-1-0. And how do they build off that offense for this?
Well, also they had that game against Gloucester too. They won 5-2. And we got to look for senior now in his senior season, Cooper Dunham, to really be the leader of this team. As he was last year, he had a great season, but now as a senior, he's going to have to lead a lot of young guys, a lot of juniors and sophomores for this team. Danvers, a lot of expectations this season. There's been lots of articles written online that they should have a really good season, so playing a good opponent today.
He's done that so far with 6 goals, so let's see what he can do here.
Danvers starts off, they'll dump it right in on goal. Amesbury will sweep it to the corner. Danvers gets the forecheck going, now at neutral ice. Drew Gottfried will have to go back and retrieve. He gets drilled in the corner. Puck now in front, good save. As Danvers breaks out of their own zone. Almost a breakaway, just out of reach.
Yeah, just out of reach there, junior Gavin Cooper.
Yeah, Gavin Cooper, almost a great play there. Danvers trying to keep it in the zone now at center ice. Drew Gottfried getting pressure, good forecheck from the Redhawks as Danvers now settles themselves in their own zone. Good breakout here.
Drew Gottfried, very important last year as a junior, now has the C on his jersey, so we'll see how he can lead this Falcon squad.
Yeah, it's going to be important for him today, especially against a good team, this Amesbury Redhawks team. They made it to the round of 8 in the Division II playoffs last year as a 26 seed, so a lot of upsets for them. Danvers in their own zone now, trying to break out as the Redhawks establish their forecheck.
Very physical game so far, Owen.
Yeah, extremely physical, just a couple minutes in. Here comes the captain now. He's going to dump this one in, and Danvers will go for some early changes.
Dumped in by Thomas Fish.
Yeah, he had a great game. I remember last year he scored in that playoff game, the opener at McVan Arena in Peabody against the Neshoba School in their first round playoff win. Now Danvers deep in the offensive zone, trying to get the offense going. Gottfried shoots. This one's blocked. Gottfried going to have to retreat now. Good cutoff from Gottfried. Throws it across his own crease. And Danvers eventually clears it to the goals logo at center ice.
Drew Gottfried, not just a defenseman, he already has 2 goals on the season, Owen.
Yeah, and he's definitely going to be looking for more today in this matchup against the Redhawks.
Good pass.
Here come the Falcons now, just out of reach, and that's going to be icing.
Danvers has a couple new transfers, Owen. Look for number 19, junior Reardon Zachariah, and goalie Evan Morey to make an impact.
Yeah, Evan Morey coming over from Bishop Fenwick for his senior season?
Yes, senior season.
Yeah, so he should have a lot of experience under his belt playing at Bishop Fenwick in between the pipes. Danvers wins the draw. They wrap it around their own boards, and they get it out of the zone into neutral ice. Puck sitting at neutral ice now as Amesbury breaks into the zone.
Good stick there by Gavin Cooper.
Yeah, good stick there. Almost gloved by the goalie, but it's going to go wide. Back out to the middle. Amesbury now stuck in their own zone. 2-on-2 matchup here.
Amesbury looking to set up the play here.
Been a bit of a slow start here, and we're going to have a penalty, I believe.
Very few shots on goal and not very much open ice to start this game.
Sorry, no penalty there. Looks like
no penalty.
Looks like he fell on his own there. And his helmet fell off, so they blew it dead. Here comes Cooper Dunham on the draw here. Cooper wins the draw to himself. He's going to take it into the zone now. Dunham trying to break loose to the right side. Pass it back to the point. Drew Gottfried shoots. This one's blocked. It's going to send all the way down. Looks like Amesbury's going to win this race, though.
Drew Gottfried, second shot.
Number 14, Grady Stickney winning the race. As now Danvers going to have to break out of their zone. Here comes the senior, Cooper Dunham. Breaking into the zone. He's on a 1-on-3. He's going to throw it on net. That one's blocked aside easily. Amesbury breaking out of their own zone now. Here's Stickney. He's cut off nicely.
Good play by junior defenseman Hunter DeDominicus to cut off the rush there.
Yeah, great play there. Stickney was driving deep into the zone, and he got cut off nicely by the defense. Danvers trying to establish the forecheck. Ludi almost wins the puck. He's not able to. And the Redhawks break out, and they're going to dump and get some changes. Gottfried will go and retrieve this puck back behind his own goalie. Gottfried makes a move. He breaks it up past the blue line. He's going to dump and chase. Gottfried still chasing. Danvers tries throwing this one on net. It's deflected by a couple of Redhawk skates.
Colby tries to throw the body there, but the Redhawks guy able to bounce off.
Yeah, physical game here. Not a lot of shots on net. I think there's probably been only a couple shots on net. Pretty weak ones at that. It's been a kind of a neutral ice game so far.
Pretty sure there's only been about 4 shots so far. Godfrey's had 2 that have been blocked, so very few scoring opportunities.
Danvers not able to clear it. That one shot wide and up into the netting. 10:34 in this game, Parker, remaining in the first period. It's been a slow start for both teams. A lot of defensive plays, a lot of scrapping at the center of the ice. Kind of not able to develop offense for both teams. What does Danvers have to do to get things going offensively?
Going back to last game when they had success, that's when they had all their passes working. I'm not seeing a lot of passes here, so once they start moving the puck, that's when they'll see success.
We'll see if they can break out here as Danvers wins that early draw. That pass across doesn't connect. And Danvers will dump in deep and go for a forecheck. It's kept in the zone. Shot on net. Almost in, just off the blocker. Danvers establishing the forecheck, but Amesbury's going to get to this puck in their own corner. Number 11, Jack Kussler. And this one went up into the netting, I believe.
Quick, not too quick, but not too many whistles. Just inside the Danvers zone here, Colby Medeiros Jr. will be digging in for the faceoff. Looks to be Danvers' first line here today.
Medeiros wins the draw. This one's shot. It's deflected, but it trickles wide of the goalpost. Captain trying to win the puck for his Falcons. It's kept in by the glove.
Good glove there.
Shot on net. Good save.
Good glove there by Aiden Hockney to keep it in there. Keep the play alive.
Danvers establishing some offense here now. This one shot, it's in! The Falcons get an early goal. I couldn't quite see who got that.
Looks like Jacob Langwillis was the one with the original shot, but I'm not sure if it was tipped in front.
Yeah, we'll see what they call, but great start for the Falcons.
Looks like Jacob Langwillis.
Yeah, he's the one who got the goal there.
Senior captain defenseman.
And there was a lot of good screening in front there. The goalie couldn't see it cleanly.
Really good puck movement on that shift as well.
Yeah, and that's what we were just talking about, too, before they got their passes going. It's all about the passing. Danvers gets the first goal at home this season. As we update the scoreboard here, 1-0 Falcons.
Face off won by Colby Medeiros. They look to build momentum here.
And that's a defenseman there, Jacob Blameless, with the goal. So that's a good sign for the offense, having your defenseman get involved. Now the Redhawks try to break into the zone. Medeiros goes for a hit. It just lodges him off the puck.
Unassisted goal there from Langwillis.
Surprise. I guess it wasn't deflected. Amesbury will saucer this one out to center ice, and now they'll break in to Danvers Falcons territory. This one's passed in front. Good save.
It's the one spot we can't see over there.
Yeah, it's a one side. We have a bit of a blocked area from the camera. Danvers throws this one. And that one's
looks like
going to be icing.
Couple icings so far, Owen, but I really am happy with how Danvers was able to move the puck in these last couple shifts.
Yeah, they have been moving it nicely. And right there, we just saw a great save from Evan Morey, the transfer from Bishop Fenwick. Closed the blocker nicely and sent it away to the corner as Amesbury will get a draw in the offensive zone. The captain, Wes Akerman, the senior on the draw for the Redhawks.
Oh, as of only 2 seniors on the squad for Amesbury, Owen, very young squad.
Yeah, it can be good and bad for sure. Amesbury keeps the puck in the zone after the faceoff as Jacob Ludi will try to break it out, and he does.
Jason Ludi there.
Here's Dunham looking for help. He drops it back to his defenseman partner. And Danvers will dump this one all the way in, just past the red line, no icing. Here comes the captain, number 2, Lincoln Kine for the Redhawks. He throws it out to center ice, and Danvers will dump it right back in. Langlis, the goal scorer, passes it. Langlis gets it back. Here comes Ludi. And Dunham will dump it in, and he'll go for some changes. Redhawks looking for some offense here. They go for a long pass. It's going to go all the way down. And Evan Morey will leave it for his own team. Here come the Falcons. Throw it out to center ice and intercept it immediately.
Little collision there at center ice between Keegan Crowley.
Amesbury throws it in front, just wide. Amesbury still has the puck. That one trickles wide again. Amesbury They get it out to center ice, and they'll break past the blue line. I think it's going to be a delayed offside. He didn't drag that skate. So, Danvers, after struggling initially to get some passes going, they have that really good offensive zone time. They're in there for about 30 seconds. Jacob Langless gets the goal. What did you see from him right there?
Jacob Langless has looked really solid to start this game. Besides the goal, he's been moving the puck well, skating well. Look for Jacob Langless to have a good game today.
Yeah, he's already off to a good start. It's always good when a defenseman gets a goal on the board. Here comes the captain. He's going to dump it all the way in. No icing as he just got past the red line. Amesbury will try to break out cleanly. Here comes Gottfried. He jukes through a couple, trying to stick handle. He loses it. That one shot. Swallowed up.
As you mentioned Godfrey there, you don't see very many defensemen carrying it that far into their own zone. Godfrey's done that twice today already, and already having 2 goals. That's definitely an offensive defenseman, Owen.
Yeah, he made a good move there, Godfrey. He got a shot on net for his teammate there, but a good save from Elijah Gaeta, the junior goalie for the Redhawks. Medeiros here on the face-off draw.
Godfrey and 108 a minute because the deep pair behind him.
Medeiros doesn't win the draw. It looks like he does, maybe. Danvers trying to get the forecheck going. Godfrey collects it at the point. He's going to have to shoot it. Deflected off a couple bodies. It's in! Chaos in front. Oh, they're going to wave it. They're going to wave it. That was a quick wave.
That was a very quick wave. Little goal horn, but
yeah, the goal horn surprised me.
Not sure what the wave was for, but maybe a kicking motion. It's very hard to see. We're right in line with the Amesbury coaches, so.
Yeah, so good pressure, though, from Danvers. Looks like they had a goal there. It's taken away, but they're going to get an offensive zone draw.
Looks like head coach Bill Sheen will get an explanation from the refs here. As we mentioned, Danvers, when they've looked good, it's been because of their passing, Owen.
Yeah, and also not even just passing. When they're forechecking well and keeping the puck in the zone, getting the defense tired, it allows them to get the offense going. Shot! Still in the zone. Medeiros throws it in front. Godfrey's on his knees. Here comes Amesbury. Here comes the man. He's breaking through. He's got a one-on-one. That one shot way wide. Another good save from Evan Morey. Sticks it aside to the boards. Medeiros. Sorry, not Medeiros. There's Medeiros trying to get the puck out, but Amesbury maintains possession. They throw it to the point. Shot on net through a couple.
Good save there from Evan Morey. Especially in high school hockey, Owen, screens can be very difficult to work through.
Yeah, Evan Morey there saw the puck well. He had his glove on it, and he'll get his team a rest as they're going to have to contend with another faceoff in front of their own net. Grady Stickney is going to take this draw for the Redhawks. It's won by Danvers. Drew Gottfried will wrap it around his own boards. It's not out, though. Medeiros wasn't able to get to it, and Amesbury will collect it in the corner. Amesbury skating up at the blue line, trying to get some offense going as they're down 1-0 early in this game. Pass to the top of the key. This one shot. Good save from Morey off of his chest. Danvers just able to get it out past the outstretched stick
good
of a
clear
couple
there.
defenders. Yeah, really good
Amesbury was building there. Evan Morey stayed calm, though, made a couple big saves.
Yeah, Evan Morey has looked good in this game so far.
Big collision on the left side. Looks like Medeiros might have been hit.
What a save there from Evan Morey. Looked like it was a little bit of a breakaway from Thomas McElhenney, the senior forward. And Evan Morey stretched his leg out there, made a nice save.
Evan Morey had a really good couple minutes so far. Bailed out the Danvers defense.
Danvers wins the draw there. Taking it all the way into the zone. It's lost though, and Amesbury will flick it out to center ice. Good turn of the body there as Cooper settles the puck for his team. Some sloppy play here as the puck sits at center ice, and Amesbury finally takes possession and takes it into the zone.
The puck was kind of in no man's land with no one under control there in that middle ice. Jason Ludy with a 1-on-2.
Ludi shoots, and that one's swallowed up cleanly by Elijah Gata there, as Danvers will get an offensive zone draw for the team.
Nice play there by Ludi with the 1-on-2, but still, you're kind of overpowered there, so you got to find a lane.
Yeah, and that's the right play there. Get a shot on net. The goalie's going to have to swallow it up. At least you get a chance to make some changes, get some new guys fresh on the ice, fresh legs.
They'll get the first line with Medeiros, Cooper, and Fish.
Medeiros wins the draw as Danvers will look to set up. This one shot, not able to get through.
Blocked in front, Langlitz falls down.
Good stick.
Really solid stick there from sophomore Aiden Hockney.
Yeah, Aiden Hockney there made a great play. It looks like a 3-on-1 was developing as now Aiden Hockney takes it into the zone, throws it across. Good stick from Amesbury. It's in. No. Yes, it is.
Looks like another goal there, Owen. Very confusing, but the puck ended up in the back of the net.
Yeah, and that was Kobe Medeiros there. It looks like it was just kind of thrown in front by Aiden Hockney, just trying to get something chaotic in front. Amesbury wasn't able to clear it, Parker.
Aiden Hockney creating that offensive play there. The defensemen have been the story today, Owen, so far.
Yeah, Aiden Hockney there, he had the great stick play in his own defensive zone, brought it all the way in, threw it in front. Sometimes it's just best to throw it in front and see what happens. Medeiros had a nice rebound, easy slot finish in the bottom right corner of the net. 2-0 Danvers.
4 minutes, 20 seconds to go here. Puck, quick break here. Thomas Fish. Puck's in the corner. Amesbury looking to break out.
And look at all the Danvers defenders swarming. Good save from Evan Morey there, just getting that pad down. Good pass across. Here comes Danvers up into the zone now. Streaking in, thrown across, just wide.
Aiden Hockney and Gavin Cooper with the assists. I think, pretty sure that's the second goal of the season for Colby Medeiros.
This one's purposely thrown wide as Amesbury will look to set up in the zone.
Really solid hit there from Langless.
Yeah, Danvers has played physical in their own defensive zone, and it's proven well for them so far as they have that 2-0 lead.
Langless tried to play the puck there and lost an edge, so Danvers will have to reset.
This one will send all the way down to Elijah Gata, and he'll have to leave it for his own team to collect.
Good
Lincoln
hit
Kine.
along the boards there.
The Red Hawks drag it into the zone. Good hit there to drag him off the puck as Danvers will send it out and get a couple of changes.
A little bit of dump and change there from Danvers to get some new bodies out there.
Yeah, it looks like Jason Ludi went to the bench and got some help. Evan Morey not able to swallow up that puck there. It looks like he tried to, wasn't able to, but his own defense proves helpful there as they dump it all the way into the zone. Medeiros chasing.
You mentioned Jason Ludi there. He did got hit pretty hard there on the right side boards. Hope he's all right.
Looks like the net came off of its moorings there. Been a fast-moving period, not too many whistles. It's been a physical game, but Danvers is the one outplaying the Red Hawks
If
right
I'm
now.
Bill Sheehan, I'm really happy with how Danvers is playing. They're physical, they're moving quick, they're setting up plays, heads by their offensive defensemen, I guess you could say, Owen.
Yeah, their defense has really set them up all game long as we've seen a defenseman score and then a defenseman get a nice assist. That's a bad turnover. This one's in front. They score! The Red Hawks. That's number 14, Grady Stickney, and that's a bad turnover in front.
That's a tough break there, Owen, trying to go D to D. Pass intercepted by Brady. The Red Hawks.
I wasn't quite sure who made the pass there, but that's definitely going to be talked about. You can't make that pass there with the offensive player lurking. You just got to go up the board.
Especially with no defense behind you. Tough break there for the Falcons. It's currently 2-1 Danvers. 2:32 to go. Danvers looking to reset as they've had a solid first period up until that point.
Yeah, that's a big mistake there, kind of getting some momentum back for the Red Hawk side, who hasn't had too much offense going. See if Danvers can rebound with 2:20 left in this first period. Danvers trying to break out of their own zone. The Red Hawks are amping up their forecheck now as Danvers struggling to get the puck out.
Amesbury starting to bring the physicality. We've seen a couple really good hits.
Now they're really breaking into the zone now. This one shot. Amesbury wasn't sure where it was on their own sticks.
I think we're in
Danvers
store
unable
for
to
a
get it
pretty
out.
good hockey game, Owen. Good hit there along the side boards. Langless throwing the body.
Langless able to secure the puck as Redhawks will go for some changes. This one passed out to center ice. Dumped in smartly by the captain, Thomas Fish.
Medeiros with a good hit there at center.
Minute 30 remaining in this first period. 2-1 Danvers if you're just tuning in on DCAT. Danvers will look for a forecheck here.
Danvers' goal is scored by Jacob Langless and Colby Medeiros.
This one's kept. We're going to get a shot on net. Deflected in front. Amesbury lazily throws it out, but they're able to break out to center ice and now into the zone. Shot on net. Sticked aside by Evan Morey. And Drew Gottfried will go and collect this puck. Here comes Ludi. Not able to get it out. Amesbury keeps the puck in the zone.
Besides the one goal scored by Amesbury, which is not Evan Morey's fault, he looked really solid today, Owen.
Yeah, Drew Gottfried tried to make a long pass there. It's not able to make it. Another shot on net. Good save again. Positioning from Evan Morey has been pristine so far, Parker.
Definitely. Evan Morey keeping the Danvers Falcons in it, even with their couple mistakes.
Danvers once again not able to contend with this forecheck. They're just going to have to dump it out, but they can't. Shot on net. Deflected. Amesbury keeps it.
31 seconds to go in this first period. Can Danvers get it out?
Amesbury building a lot of zone time right now. Looks like Danvers finally be able to get it out. Can they catch up to the puck?
Can Dunham get there? Good hit along the corner boards.
And that one's thrown up into the piping of Raymond J. Bork Arena as we have 10 seconds remaining in this first period.
10 seconds to go, and the momentum has shifted. And Amesbury with a really good shift there.
Yeah, after they got that goal off the mistake from the Danvers defense, they've kind of been pressuring Danvers. Danvers has been unable to contend with that forecheck. They're just trying to get the rest of the 10 seconds here as Medeiros will take this final face-off draw of the period.
Really good zone time there also from Amesbury. Majority of this last 2 minutes have been in Danvers zone, where Evan Morey's had to hold it down.
Medeiros just able to win the draw, trying to get it back to his teammate. Shot! That one saved off of the toe of the goalie. 3 seconds left. And that will end the first period. A good hockey game so far, Parker. What have you liked so far for both teams?
I like some things. I haven't liked others. I've liked the way they've been able to pass. I like the way the defense has been able to set it up, but you got to be able to make quick decisions in hockey, and one decision there ended up biting them. Danvers 2, Amesbury 1-0, and what do you think they have to do?
I think Danvers just going to have to just limit the mistakes there. Amesbury, obviously, they kind of figured out if they increase their forechecking capabilities there, they're going to be able to force some turnovers, which they did, and Evan Morey made some good saves to keep them in it there at the end and keep this a 2-1 lead.
Evan Morey definitely holding it down in goal. Now can Danvers offense support the efforts of the senior goalie.
Yeah, and we'll be right back, everyone. Don't go anywhere. 2-1 on DCAT Network. Welcoming you back into Raymond J. Bork Arena alongside Parker Hemingway. My name is Owen Tambor. We get ready for this second period of hockey action. Good physical game of hockey so far, Parker. What are you looking forward to in the second?
I'm looking for the defensemen to take control as they've done. We saw Jacob Langless get the goal earlier in hockey with a really good play. You got to set up the play and let it develop from there. Put it on goal.
Yeah, as we get this second period started, we hope you're tuning in live on DCAT as Amesbury tries to break into the zone. The goal scorer Langless tracking the puck here. A good hit along the boards as Danvers will try to break it out of their own zone. This one's thrown around Evan Morey as Langless just gets a stick to it. And Danvers does get it out of the zone to neutral ice. Amesbury will dump this one in as it wraps around the boards around Morey.
Flipping sides here, so Morey to the right.
And just in case it wasn't obvious, Danvers in the blue and white, Amesbury in the red and white. As Danvers will try to break in a little 2-on-2.
Thomas Fish trying to wield his way in.
He does get it in deep eventually after getting launched off the puck. But Amesbury able to win the puck here. This one thrown in. Little collision, but no penalty.
Aiden Hockney getting twisted up as he tries to grab the puck out of midair.
Yeah, still made the right play there, just to lodge the offensive player off the puck. Odd angle shot. Evan Morey shoulders that one away. Top of the key now, shot. Evan Morey sticks it aside.
Evan Morey's been very solid in the first period and to start the second period very early.
Amesbury still has the puck here, and Evan Morey with good positioning there, right at the top of the blue crease.
We've seen the momentum shift, Owen. Danvers had it early. Amesbury had it to end the first period, and it looks like they've had it so far in this early second period.
Yeah, right now they're getting a lot of shots on net, getting that offensive zone time up. It's going to be up to Danvers and the defensive players to get this one out of the zone and string some passes together so they can break out onto offense. This one's won by Amesbury as they'll wrap it around and try to keep it in. This one's thrown wide of Morey.
Got to find a way to get this puck out.
Still in the zone now. Throw to front. Hectic shot there, but now Danvers want to break it out. Here comes Ludi. He has the puck in the back left of the boards. Tries to throw this one in front. Now it's behind the net. Amesbury wins the puck.
Good stick there from Dunham.
Yeah, we'll look for Dunham here, probably to hope to score a goal in this one. Now we have a breakaway. Dunham not able to cleanly get his puck on it, or his stick on the puck there. And this one's
really
gloved.
Good. The last couple seconds there, Dunham intercepts it, turns it into offense. Good shot there, but nothing coming from it.
Yeah, it looks like Elijah Gaeta might have just got his stick across the last second to throw Cooper Dunham off of his game there. Just couldn't get that puck cleanly on his stick. Good play from the goalie. It was a 3-on-0.
Looks like Brady Swanton in on the draw. Brother of junior captain Owen Swanton.
This one flies up into the netting, and Danvers will get another draw.
As I mentioned, Owen Swanton, he is not playing today due to a little collision he had last game, so we hope Owen can get back as soon as possible. Very important player for the Danvers Falcons.
Yeah, hearing he has a concussion, we hope he's okay, but it's important to take those seriously, as we know, so he can come back and be ready for his next game. Danvers fighting for the puck in front here as it's trickled into the corner. Langless not able to keep it in, but he smartly flicks it forward to not get a turnover. Langless gloves the puck there. And Danvers does get it out to center ice. Good hit there.
Good hit there from junior Evan Bailey. Knock Amesbury off that puck. See if Danvers can gain the momentum.
Yeah, the bench ranger is looking for a penalty, but the puck was right at his stick. Danvers stuck at neutral ice here as Langless will have to go back and retrieve. Langless surveys the ice. Throws it up the boards. Puck kind of sitting at neutral ice with both teams as it makes its way back to the middle again. This one's dumped in as both teams make a couple of changes. Langless with a lot of shift time right now. Kind of a lazy pass as Amesbury is able to keep it in. Now we have a breakaway. Morey tries to close his legs. Chaos in front, it's in.
Really tough break there for the Falcons. Not much Evan Morey can do there on a breakaway. Both goals from Amesbury coming on breakaways, Owen.
Yeah, that one, Evan Morey did the best he could.
Not breakaways, but tough position for Evan Morey to get to.
Yeah, there's nothing he could do there. He reversed it, made it look like he made an initial save on the right side, but then there was just chaos in front. He tried diving across the crease, and it was just far too late.
Amesbury had so many people in front there, Owen. It was almost just too good to be true. Now we're back, tied up here. Cole Medeiros wins the draw yet again. He's been good at that today. Intercepted by Amesbury. Little collective hit there along the sideboards.
Now Danvers will try to break out here. Looks like a little 3-on-2. Dumped all the way in. Danvers does win the puck. Trying to keep it. Danvers looking to get that zone set up. Good reverse hit there from Gavin Cooper. Now Amesbury breaking out. A nice move. But Drew Godfrey comes back into the play and makes a nice defensive stick on the puck.
Danvers has to get something going here. They haven't really had a good chance so far in the second period.
Yeah, right now it sort of looks like they're just surviving the onslaught from Amesbury as they get another shot.
Good
this
stick
one's deflected.
There.
Cooper Dunham demanding the puck. It is given to him. He's going to chase it.
Very physical hockey game so far.
Yeah, definitely a lot of physicality right now. That's why we are tied at 2-2.
Couple tough breaks for Danvers when it comes to the Amesbury goals, but you just got to learn how to battle through those.
Danvers does get this one all the way up as Cooper Dunham establishing the forecheck. He's not able to win the puck, but his teammate does. Chaos in front.
That's what Danvers has to do. Force the Amesbury goalie to be in a very uncomfortable spot.
Langos now tries to throw this one in front. He's not able to make his way on net.
Can Danvers keep it in? They'll have to reset the play. Solid couple seconds there from the Danvers offense.
Yeah, that's more what we want to see.
You got to put the Amesbury goalie in more difficult positions. That's when you'll see success in high school hockey, but the puck all the way down to the other end. Danvers, a couple good things there, a couple bad things, Owen. They got to build on that pressure they had just a second ago.
Yeah, they just got to keep in that mindset. That's a tie game. There's nothing to panic about. We're up in this game 2-0, and Amesbury crawled their way back. But they're a good team. We know this, and it's going to be a close game all the way out. You just got to keep that mindset that it's going to be close. Keep your head in it. As Medeiros, I believe, will get ready for the draw. I can't quite see the number.
That will be Medeiros. Looks like Medeiros got kicked out of the draw, though. So it'll be Thomas Fish taking the draw.
Fish not able to win the draw. Amesbury wins it, and they'll throw it all the way up. This could be dangerous for Danvers as Amesbury going to track the puck into the corner.
Looks like we'll have an icing here. Looks like it could have been another breakaway, Owen, for Amesbury, but Danvers almost kind of got lucky in that aspect since they just had a line change.
Yeah, I was surprised they called that icing. It looks like he won the race, but there might have been someone else on the opposite corner who had a step on the Amesbury players. Now Danvers and Medeiros will take this draw. Puck is dropped in, won by Danvers.
Medeiros really solid today with the faceoffs. He's won majority of them.
Danvers trying to keep this one in, and they do, as it wraps all the way around. Good clean hit behind the goalie. Danvers establishing the forecheck now nicely. Thrown in front. Shot. Good stick there.
I've noticed, though, when Danvers gets the pressure, they have the momentum. That's what they have to play. They have to play physical and put the puck in uncomfortable spots.
Yeah, right there they got the forecheck going, and they almost had a point-blank shot in front, but it looks like the defender, Lincoln Kime, got a stick on it and flicked it up into the netting. But another drone draw for the Danvers.
Yet again, it'll be Medeiros on the draw. Not able to win that one.
But Danvers once again fighting for this puck in the corner. Thrown on net. Gloved aside. Danvers still pressuring hard now as it's kept in by Fish.
Good hit there by Gavin Cooper.
And a good play from Godfrey as well to keep it in the zone. But Danvers is going to be content with going for some changes with 8 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in this second period. Amesbury has the puck in front. Shot! Not able to get through with Godfrey defending. Gottfried trying to chase this puck down. Good physical play from Gottfried, staying in control of his body there and getting this puck all the way down to Elijah Gaeta, the goalie for the Redhawks. Now Amesbury with a little bit of a chance here, 2-on-1. Shot, sticked aside by Evan Morey nicely to the corner. Safe play there.
Danvers kind of getting stuck on a change there, but Evan Morey yet again has bailed them out. He's done multiple times today.
Yeah, and I like what he's done too with his stick, as he takes another shot and he gloves this one. What I was saying was, I'd like, when he hasn't had the chance to secure it, he sticked it aside to the corner, which you're supposed to do, Parker.
Very smart. We've seen his experience. He did start last year at Bishop Fenwick, so he knows what he's doing. Very good veteran present for this Danvers defense.
Yeah, he's been good all game. A couple of unlucky goals. I really don't think they were his fault at all. As now Danvers going to break out, have a 3-on-2 chance. Here comes Dunham.
Dunham
trying to flick the puck in front of him. Throws it in front.
Kind of a reverse hit there on Dunham.
Now Langlis going to have to play some defense there, the assistant captain. He doesn't know where the puck is. Now he does. As Danvers now has the chance with Dunham breaking in. Dunham, a good goal scorer, makes a move, but he's cut off nicely by a couple of Amesbury defenders. Thrown in front. Dunham almost had a great chance there. He looks like he whiffed on it a little and it went wide.
I'm noticing Dunham has been in the forefront of this Danvers offense.
Yeah, right there. He's just had a couple of just close chances he hasn't been able to finish on.
Good pass intercepted by Hockney. That's a young Danvers defender who's had a solid game today as well.
This one not going to be icing to the dislike of Evan Moore. He was calling for it as Danvers went out to break it out of their own zone. And they do. Good pass. Danvers with a breakaway chance. He shoots. Good save. Goalie wasn't quite sure where it was, but he did get those pads down in time.
Couldn't see who was on that breakaway there, but set up by yet again sophomore Aiden Hockney.
Yeah, and a really good save there from Elijah Gaeta. He kept his ground. He got those pads down and closed his legs. Now Danvers trying to get this forecheck going. Thrown to the top of the key.
Just kept in. Rimmed around to Medeiros.
Medeiros not able to get it, but it's kept in. Shot. Goalie's not quite sure where it is, and he does find it at the last second.
Danvers building pressure here. Oh, and really good offensive zone presence.
Yeah, right there, a lot of good chances. Elijah Gaeta had to be on it right there. He had that breakaway chance on him. Then he had a couple of chances on him as Danvers going to get another offensive zone draw. This one won by Amesbury, and they're going to take it out of their own zone. I think we're going to have an offsides. Have we even had a penalty in this game? No. Don't always see that. It's been a controlled game from both teams.
Plenty of whistles, but those have been a lot of icings today, but no penalties. Dunham in on the draw.
He wins it cleanly as Danvers will get a chance to set up in their own zone. This one thrown up the boards, and we're going to have an icing.
They'll shift sides of the face-off here. We got a 2-2 game with 6 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Owen, what does Danvers have to do to get back to what they did in the first quarter, or the first period, my bad?
Well, they just want to keep it where it is, or at least just get another goal on the board. They've had a lot of good chances. But right now, Amesbury kind of crawled back into this game slowly, and Danvers going to have to recontrol this momentum.
Dunham yet again win the draw to himself, but intercepted by Amesbury.
Good hit along the boards by Ludi.
Hunter Dinaminicus got a good hit.
Evan Morty trying to stay in front of this puck as it's behind him. Now it's sent along the boards, and it's going to be out of the zone. Lucas Silva trying to follow that puck as now Gottfried takes it away.
Good stick control by Godfrey to be able to turn the corner as Godfrey goes sliding through the offensive zone. Lost an edge there.
I think it's going to be a penalty, though, tripping.
Looks like we'll have our first power play of the game for the Falcons. First penalty, should I say. Looks like the penalty is on number 2. Lincoln Kinn.
Yeah, Lincoln Kahn there getting the penalty. That all started from Godfrey breaking into the zone and getting the edge past Lincoln Kahn, who was forced to put his stick into his skate blades.
Yet again, Danvers applying pressure, having Amesbury react.
Godfrey tries to keep the puck in. He's not able to. Medeiros going to have to reset as he takes it now into the zone himself. He makes a move up the right side. He whiffs on it, but he still maintains control, circling around the net. Goes to the top of the key. Godfrey waiting for a pass. Thrown across. Medeiros wasn't able to get a shot, so he'll throw it around his net again. Danvers trying to be calm with the puck here. Thrown in front. Deflected. Good save.
Good. Very patient there from Dunham.
Here's Dunham again, circling in front. Gonna drop it off for Godfrey. Godfrey shoots. That one's intercepted by Amesbury, and they'll throw it all the way down on Evan Morey, who will leave this one for Godfrey to retrieve over by the doors.
Danvers will reset the power play unit.
Here comes Medeiros. He's breaking in.
Good pass by Godfrey there to set up Medeiros. Medeiros slowly finds Godfrey just wide.
Yeah, just wide there. Now Godfrey retrieves the puck again. I've said that a lot. He's always on the puck. He wins it again. Throws it across. Shot! It's in! Cooper Dunham with a wide angle shot into the top left of the goal. That all started from
really solid puck movement there from Drew Godfrey. Really good to get the puck to the playmaker Dunham.
Yeah,
Godfrey and Dunham, the two captains on the squad, show why they're captains, Owen.
Yeah, that all started from Drew Godfrey there. He kept the puck in the zone. He found Cooper Dunham across. And instead of doing a one-timer, Dunham smartly stopped the puck there, settled it. He had no one in front of him, just him and the goalie. Kind of an odd angle shot there. Just able to slot it over the shoulder of the goalie as Danvers retakes the lead.
That was a really solid power play, Owen. Puck movement and very patient as well. You see sometimes they'll get anxious on those power plays. Danvers trying to find the lanes, and they found one there.
Yeah.
Dunham, 6th goal of the season.
Yeah, Dunham's been really good all year, the senior. He gets a nice goal there. This one thrown in front of Morey, but retrieved by the defense. But Amesbury keeps the puck in. Danvers not able to get it out. Thrown in front, just wide of the post on Evan Morey's side.
Danvers has to keep this momentum going.
Amesbury shoots.
Good shot block there from Langless.
Danvers scrambling here to get it out, and they do. A good play there.
Godfrey and Medeiros the assist. Just under 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go here. Danvers 3, Amesbury 2.
Yeah, they want to get into this third period with that lead. They have 3 minutes to keep that lead. Danvers trying to break it out cleanly. They're not able to. Evan Morey had to stick it into his own corner as Danvers just gets it past the blue line and out. Danvers unable to go for changes though as Amesbury keeps it in.
Good hit there.
And Danvers finally able to get a clean exit as they'll dump it in and make some mass changes.
They'll get a whole new unit there as we're under 3 minutes to go.
And that one's going to go for icing. Amesbury did not mean to do that. They had a guy kind of wide open on their own bench here. We slammed his stick in frustration.
We see Amesbury's getting a little worked up over that play, Owen.
Yeah, they had a guy here who just went to the bench who was kind of open. Unfortunately, they iced it, and that's going to get an offensive zone draw for the Falcons.
Medeiros will dig in for the draw with his line of Dunham and Cooper. Dunham to the right, Cooper to the left with a deep pair of Godfrey and T. Dominicus.
Medeiros wins it. This one's thrown wide lazily on the goalie, and Amesbury able to break it out. This one's thrown up the boards nicely.
Can Cooper win the puck?
He does. He has it in the corner. He throws it around. Looks like Amesbury's going to catch up to this, and they're going to throw this one all the way down. Should be icing.
And it will be. Good job by Cooper to win the puck, but he couldn't find a man.
Yeah, thankfully there, Amesbury once again kind of sent it down to no man's land, and Danvers will have another opportunity to get their offensive zone set as they lead 3-2 in the second period as we loom into the third shortly.
2 minutes, 15 seconds to go, Danvers. We got a quick whistle.
Not sure what this is.
The good thing with a quiet rink going is we can hear the refs.
Yeah, they were loud there. Looks like they're just resetting it. Medeiros, it's dropped, but Amesbury wins it. It's thrown around the boards and all the way out to center ice.
Langless will go back and retrieve, and we'll have yet another icing whistle. Back-to-back icing whistles there.
Yeah, Amesbury really just throwing it down here over and over and over, unable to change while they're doing that.
Trying to kill some clock, but they're not getting any benefit out of it, Owen.
Yeah, Danvers keeping this really not a tired unit because they just having to keep retrieving.
Yeah.
Medeiros once again on the draw for the 4th time in that zone, it feels like. Once again, one. Amesbury will look to break out of their own zone with Thomas McElhenney, but Danvers keeps it in. Puck control to the top of the zone.
Good shot in front.
Amesbury trying to get a breakaway. Looks like they're able to. Good defensive play.
Really good play there from Langless. The makeup speed and the stick ability helps out his man, Evan Morey, and here's Dunham.
Dunham, what a move!
What a move from Cooper Dunham. His 2nd goal of the game. Dunham with a really solid move there to open up the 5-hole. Danvers 4, Amesbury 2, Owen.
Yeah, he shook his head to it, the goalie. He knew the goalie had no chance on his move right there. Little dangle move from Dunham. He had a slower start in the beginning, had a few missed chances he probably wants back, but now he's really turned it on.
Dunham 2 goals, a hat trick against the games in New York didn't count. Dunham has 3 goals in Gloucester and 2 today, Owen. 5 goals in the last 2 games for Dunham.
Yeah, he's been playing really well, and like I said, he did start a little bit rough, but he didn't let it get into his head, and he bounced back from those missed goal chances earlier, and now he's feeling himself as he's still on the ice now after his goal. This one behind the net. Danvers trying to get that forecheck going as they do. Good shoulder check from Ludi.
Aiden Hockney with his 2nd assist of the game.
And look at Gottfried right on the body, and he throws this one safely up to Dunham. Dunham now trying to break into the zone. He has room. He loses it, but it's kept nicely by Gottfried. Gottfried throws it. Dunham's not able to get a clean stick on it, and this one sent up into the netting.
Dunham and Gottfried there. Gottfried with the defensive play, getting up to Dunham. Dunham trying to get the hat trick. Couldn't get it done there.
It would be nice if he got the hat trick.
Danvers,
but it would be nicer if we got the win, right?
We do need the win. Danvers having momentum here, Owen.
Definitely playing really well right now. They came into this period tied 2-2, but they didn't let that 2-0 lead. They let slip away, you know, kind of eat away at them. And now they have that 4-2 lead, back to a 2-goal lead. Shot just wide.
Back around the Amesbury goalie. Amesbury trying to break out. Cooper misses the hit.
Here comes a little bit of a break chance. Gottfried, that's going to be a hook. Yeah, that's the right call.
Gottfried got a little bit too handsy there, you could say.
Yeah, and it's lucky it's not a penalty shot. He looked like he may have had a step on him, but they were just in line with each other enough for it to not be a penalty shot. But that is the right call there from the referees. Gottfried, he didn't really get a clean hit on him. He kind of just grabbed him around the waist there, so he's going to have to sit for 2 minutes.
Gottfried throwing his hands around, you got to understand that call, though. That was pretty blatant. Danvers will have to kill off this penalty that will go into the 3rd period. Just 30 seconds to go.
Medeiros not able to win it cleanly. Amesbury takes it in front. Now they're going to have a clean shot. Ripped. That one sizzles wide.
Just wide. Danvers able to clear it down. 20 seconds to go.
And we got Cooper Dunham and company on this PK with 14 seconds left in the 2nd. Just trying to get it to the 3rd.
The PK unit.
That one shot. Gloved cleanly.
The PK unit of Dunham, Medeiros, Hockney, and Langless.
Another great save there by Evan Morey.
Morey's had a really solid game. Those 2 goals, not his fault.
No, not at all. Really, those goals came from mistakes.
Pass,
yeah, those goals came from mistakes. And other than that, he's played a really, really good game for the Falcons coming over from B. Fenwick.
Good shot block there from Medeiros. Hockney ended the period on the ground.
And that will do it for the second period. Danvers, they entered the second period, Parker, 2-2. How did they manage to get that lead back to where it was?
Cooper Dunham, but that's the short answer. The long answer, puck movement, and we've talked about it timeless and timeless again today.
Yeah, and that will do it for the second period, folks. Don't go anywhere. We still got a lot of hockey left. 15 more minutes when we come back at Raymond J. Bourque Arena. Don't go anywhere.
tickets ready. Today's winning number in the Riverpool's Greater Boston 50-50 raffle is 914117. That's 914117.
Well, welcoming you back into the third period of this hockey game. Alongside Parker Hemingway, my name is Owen Tambor. It's going to start off here with Danvers in the box. How are they going to kill this penalty?
Tough break for Godfrey there, but Danvers has to move on. They got to be able to just don't let anything build. Evan Morey's been solid, but after a while, so many people in the net, in that area, he's going to get it, and he's going to get into uncomfortable positions, which not his fault. That just happens naturally, but Danvers has to find a way to make it as easy on Evan Morey as possible.
Yeah, and a minute 30, a lot of time left. They killed the first 30 seconds, but they still got to kill this. It's an important one to start this period.
It'll be Dunham, Medeiros, Gavin Cooper, Jacob Langless to kill the penalty for Danvers, or at least attempt to.
The Redhawks win the initial draw, and they're going to take it into the zone. Langless trying to play defense. Medeiros circles this one to the corner, but he's going to have to break out to the middle of the ice to cover the zone, and that one's in. That was quick. Quick goal there from Grady Stickney, the sophomore forward.
15 seconds into this period, Owen, and Amesbury they're not giving up yet, Owen.
No, they're a good team, and they find ways to get things going right there. Almost too easy. They had a pass right in front. No chance for Evan Morey to slide over and make that save. 4-3 now, but the power play is over. Drew Godfrey's out of the box.
They'll keep the same line, but add Aiden Hockney.
Medeiros takes the puck, dumps it all the way to the back, and it's chased by Thomas Fish. Fish
Good.
fighting for the puck, but now we have some danger here. Not able to get the hip check. Going to be a 2-on-1 for Amesbury. It's shot, saved by Evan Morey.
Really good save there from Morey. The 2-on-1's can be tough because of the cross-ice pass, but Langless played it well. Helped out his man Morey.
Yeah, bad turnover there though from Fish.
Tough play there from Fish. That's what's been the problem so far from Danvers. They've played well, but the turnovers have been bad turnovers.
Yeah, that's really been their biggest weakness, especially that first goal that they let up. It was kind of a really bad play. They do have the lead though right now, just got to keep things going on the ice. Medeiros trying to control this puck. He is being chased, and he'll pass it across.
Tough pass again from Medeiros, but the bouncing puck makes it hard.
Medeiros trying to chase this puck as Amesbury breaks into the defensive zone for the Falcons. Shot!
Good stop there from Morey. Square in the Danvers, right on the Danvers logo there.
Yeah, good positioning from Morey there. Made a nice save. As we just get this period started, if you're just tuning in, it started the period 4-2. Amesbury quickly scored on that power play chance that they entered the third with.
Cooper Dunham with 2 goals for Danvers. Amesbury not giving up. Kind of how the second period started, Owen. Amesbury coming out hot.
Yeah, Amesbury, they kind of have their spurts, and when they do, they're really fiery out there on the ice. It's up for Danvers to maintain that. Puck is out of the reach of Dunham, and now Godfrey will have to reset. Godfrey being chased by Colin Brown, the sophomore forward for the Redhawks.
Good pass there from Godfrey, just out of the reach of Jason Looney.
And Godfrey will go and retrieve again, being chased once again by Colin Brown, who lays a hit into Godfrey.
Godfrey able to bounce off the hit. Same
Dunham
kid.
now, yeah, sorry, my bad. Dunham now
kid.
coming to have to help again on defense.
Dunham on the bigger side when it comes to forward, so he can kind of do both. Just out of the reach of Dunham there.
Yeah, wasn't able to control it. Now Fish will have to chase with Dunham streaking up the right.
Amesbury looking for a breakout pass, almost in between the legs. Again, yet again, another icing from Amesbury.
Yeah, Amesbury, they do like doing some icings here and there.
It's almost part of their game, Owen.
Almost. They kind of clear it and just say, we're going to win this defensive zone face-off. And now Danvers, it's up to them to win it.
They practice those in practice.
They love it. They love icings. They're huge fans of it. I'm sure their coach loves it.
Like cookie icing.
Medeiros isn't able to win the draw, but he is going to chase this puck. He does win it back. Fish behind the net, thrown in front. Not able to get a clean stick on it. Now Amesbury with the steal, breaking through the zone.
Tough break there from Hockney. Good move in on Maury. Yet again, another turnover, creating this opportunity from Amesbury, thrown in front.
Smart cover there from Maury. He could have tried to throw it out to someone, but there was a guy
You don't
coming
want to
right
force
in front.
it.
Yeah, definitely not.
Especially only a 1-goal lead. We're in the third period. You want to play smart at this point. But we've mentioned that time and time again, the turnovers, Owen, costly so far.
Yeah, definitely costly for Danvers. That's why this game is closer than maybe it should be. But Danvers still with the lead. They've had their good moments. They just got to keep things going. Puck still stuck in the zone of the Falcons. Shot on net. Blockered aside by Maury. Now we have a breakaway chance. Here comes Danvers all the way up the ice. Good steal. Really good play there from Lincoln Kime.
Now we have an Amesbury opportunity here. Looks like we might have had a trip there. No call from the ref. Jacob Langlois looking for the call. Couldn't get it. He's got to focus back up, make this play.
Langlois tries to force a pass. It's going to be another bad turnover. Puck in front. It's in. Another bad turnover, Parker. That's what we've been talking about. That one from Langlois. Not a good play.
Out of these 4 goals, 3 of them because of bad turnovers. The other one just because of a breakaway. That is what it is, but 3 turnovers, 3 goals. Amesbury capitalizing on Danvers' mistakes. It's been those same defenseman passes that have cost them so far. One from Langlois, one from Hockney.
And I understand wanting to make a pass and not just dumping it out, but sometimes the better play
is to dump
just dumping it out and getting an icing like Amesbury has done. I understand you don't want to do that as Dunham wins this initial draw.
Good win from Dunham.
Thrown right in front of the net. No one is able to retrieve the pass from Dunham as Amesbury breaks out now. Now we have a one-on-one. Gottfried, he has one man behind him. Gottfried stands his ground, and Danvers flicks it over to the corner boards.
Good play from Gottfried there to save Evan Maury.
Another turnover. This one's thrown in front. What a save! Evan Maury trying to cover the puck, and he does at the last second.
Little push and shoving there. Danvers defending their goalie there. Really solid play there from Evan Maury. I can't say enough. Evan Maury having a good game, regardless of what the score is.
Yeah, sometimes the score isn't always representative of the goalie's performance. I thought as we talked about, he's played a great game, and he's just had his defense, to be honest, let him down a couple times. It's definitely going to be something they talk about no matter what the outcome is.
Wes Ackerman with the goal, captain for this Amesbury squad, as we're back to even, Owen. 11 minutes to go.
Definitely been a high-flying game from both sides.
Good and bad for both teams.
Yeah, lots of just up and downs, kind of spurts of good and bad from both teams as Cooper Dunham comes in to take this draw in front of Evan Maury.
Evan Maury been very busy in the early stages of all periods. Maybe besides the first, but the second and third, Amesbury came out firing. Danvers looking to build.
And that's the smart play there. Instead of forcing it up the side and right up the middle, I know you don't retrieve the puck, but that's the right play there.
Let your defense reset.
Exactly.
Give him more space to work.
Now Amesbury with the 3-on-1. Gottfried, the lone man back. Shot. That one trickles wide and up into the netting.
Yet again, another tough break there. The defenseman not able to hold on to the puck. Put Gottfried and Maury in a tough situation.
Gottfried, though, always in the right position there. He did just enough.
One of the better skaters you'll see. Really solid skater. We mentioned his offense. His defense does not lack.
No, right there as the last guy back, he did just enough to throw the shot off kilter there and up into the netting instead. Medeiros comes in for the draw here against Grady Stickney, one of the goal scorers for the Redhawks in this one. Puck is dropped, won by Amesbury, but now sent out to center ice. It's going to slow up and not be icing, and Amesbury will have to retrieve.
Thomas Fish, the lone Danvers guy back there, but could not get it. Amesbury set in play.
Gavin Cooper trying to forecheck there, but he's not able to. He's going to have to drop back now. Langlois going to have to turn around and pivot those skates.
Good hit along the corner boards.
Yeah, he let up just in time for it to not be a penalty. A good, smart hit.
Just out of the reach of Gavin Cooper, and we'll have an icing.
Yeah, we hope you're tuning in right now. We'll see how many people we have on YouTube. I don't know about cable. Can't check these things. We got 43 people watching. Hope you're enjoying this game right now.
Maybe some people listening on their ride home, so very interesting time for high school hockey on this Tuesday. I guess you could say night now. We started in the afternoon, but wherever you are, we hope you're having a great day.
Now Gavin Cooper is going to need some help as he turns his body around to contort his body to the puck. He still needs help, though, as he's being swarmed by a pair of Amesbury defenders. Danvers breaks it out to center ice. And Amesbury will reset. The captain, Lincoln Kime, will make a change. Langlis breaks it out. Danvers with a chance now. Unfortunate turnover there. They had a little bit of a 2-on-1 if they played it right.
They had a 2-on-1, but Medeiros got kind of stuck in no man's land. Fast breaking for Amesbury, throw it in the middle.
Smart play from Danvers to find that puck. Now they're going to break it out.
Carried out by Hockney.
Hockney trying to keep that puck. He's not able to. It's won away by Ryan Girton, the junior defenseman.
Jason Ludy, the puck goes in between his legs. Intercepted by Dunham, thrown in. That's what Danvers has to do. If there's nothing there, get a reset.
Yeah, you don't want to turn it over again, especially in such a tight game as we enter under 9 minutes left in the hockey game.
Amesbury resetting the play and the defenders here. Good stick from Gottfried.
Amesbury, they shoot it. It goes just wide. Odd angle shot off the helmet of Evan Morey, but still kept in by the Redhawks. Thrown in front. Gonna have a shot chance. Not quite. It's won by Dunham. He has a one-on-one chance. He has a man coming up to help him. We'll see if he shoots. He does. Good save with the stick.
Dunham had the options. He just selected the shot. The goalie got the better of him there. Dunham, solid game here today. Gottfried pushing in on the play. Physical here as we're just under 8 minutes.
Yeah, both teams really want this win. They're playing for it right now as we enter under 8 minutes now. This one's thrown almost up into the netting, but it stays in, and Danvers will have a chance to get it out.
Madeiro sticking it up to Dunham.
Dunham tries to make a move. He's not able to, and that's going to be a delayed offsides.
Madeiros and Dunham there trying to play hot potato, but the puck offsides here. 4-4 game, 7 minutes, 48 seconds to go here. What does Danvers have to do, Owen?
Well, they just got to not have turnovers. When they have these turnovers in the game, we've talked about it. That's when things go wrong. Have to play a smart game. Realize you're tied, you're not losing, so play a smart game, and things will come to you naturally. And also keep forechecking.
Just don't force it.
Now Amesbury with a chance. Good block. Really good block. Danvers with a chance now. Medeiros is going to have to take the wide angle with the defender cutting him off. He throws a wide angle shot. Risky glove save there. Goalie was really not in position there. He kind of skated the wrong way, but he got his glove out.
Madeiros kind of in a tough spot for that shot, but put it the best when he could.
Yeah, Elijah Gaeta, like I was saying, he kind of slid out the wrong way there, but got his glove over just in time. 7:29 tie game.
Third period moving quickly.
Yeah, really quickly.
Physical game in this period. Amesbury breaking out with quick. Brady Swanton cornering him off. Throwing
Here
in the middle.
comes Lincoln Kime. Lincoln Kime's shot is blocked by Aiden Hockney. Gottfried with a hip check in the corner, but he's not able to release the puck out of his own zone. Now it's swarming in front.
Evan Morey sprawled out. Puck ends up behind the net.
Yeah, good play from Morey just to settle things down, but the puck is still in the zone. Danvers not able to get it out. Now they do. Dunham trying to reach the puck out, but he's not able to. And Amesbury now takes it all the way back up. Good play from Gottfried.
Good play from Gottfried to cut it off, so the shot's not available. Evan Morey's been working hard in this period.
Yeah, he's working hard for sure. That's definitely been the case. He's going to have to hold on.
He's worked hard all 3 periods.
Dunham going to go to the bench too right now in this critical time, but he won't be there long.
Pretty sure Dunham's been on the ice.
Oh, No, that's not him. I apologize. Medeiros will come now.
Pretty sure Dunham's been on the ice for about 5 minutes of this 12-minute period. Dunham always a factor in these games.
Big face-off here for Medeiros. He's not able to win it, but Danvers does eventually gain control of it. This one dumped all the way in.
Ludi will flick it in.
Medeiros wins it. He needs to find help. He throws it to the top. Godfrey, almost a bad turnover. Good play
stick
from
by
Hockney to
Hockney.
save him there.
Good shot by Godfrey, but even better play. Tough turn of events. Keegan Crowley, one of the lone forwards back.
That one's
Thrown
whipped way wide. Godfrey will have to chase this one. He's not able to get it out. Danvers trying to win this out. Good stick position from Ludi. And he finds a man in front. But he'll dump it in as Ludi will go for some changes along with Godfrey and others.
Just out of the reach of Keegan Crowley. Good shift there from Jason Ludi.
Yeah, good plays there just to save his defenseman partner. That one shot wide by Fish.
Hockney looking for options. Goes with a safe pass. Finds a man, throw to the middle.
Fish with a shot on net. That one's blocker to side. But Danvers has the zone right now. Langos throws it, but it's intercepted by Amesbury. That was number, I don't see a number 13.
That is the case with high school, Owen. The roster is not always up
sorry,
to
it was
date.
number 12. I do have a number 12. That was Logan Pickering.
Well, regardless, my claim still stands true, and these high school rosters are not always accurate. We did a football game earlier. Their leading rusher was not on the roster.
He wasn't. He was there, though. He was rushing the ball, that's for sure, but
He was not on the roster.
apparently he didn't exist. So that's how it goes. Now Cooper Dunham coming in for this face-off draw with 5:37 remaining in this hockey game. Dunham not able to win the draw, and it's wrapped all the way around the boards. Godfrey trying to establish the forecheck as Fish will have to go and collect. Fish kind of saucers it across the ice, and Danvers will throw it in. It should not be icing. and it's
Langland's
not.
able to control that bouncing puck. Those can always be a problem.
Fish not able to win the puck here. He had his stick lifted. As now Amesbury will try to control. Godfrey loses an edge. Now we have a chance. Great save.
Evan Morey bailing out Godfrey there as he lost an edge. Kind of got too much crossover there. Could have been really bad, but Evan Morey. Danvers has a draw to the left of Morey.
Going to be won by the Falcons, and Godfried will wrap it around his own boards. He loses control of it, but he gets it back. Now he's going to try to break out cleanly. He has a man following him. He finally gets it out to Fish. Fish up the boards, up the left side, throws it in front. Dunham trying to control. He's not able to. Now Amesbury will take it out. Now we have a bad
Langland's gotta
chance
get
here.
back.
Amesbury with the 3-on-2. They shoot. Good save.
Good save as Morey directs it to the left, to the right side boards.
And Cooper Dunham will throw it out to center ice smartly there. Fish forechecking nicely. He wins
Good.
the puck.
Good win away there from Fish. Danvers got to calm it down a little bit. They're not able to set up as many plays here.
This one thrown, but scooped up off the ground like a ground ball by Evan Morey. 4:25 in this tie game in the third period.
Evan Morey's been under pressure for this majority of this third period, Owen. Draw will be in the same spot. Medeiros has been good today for faceoffs.
Nero's not able to win the draw. It's won cleanly by the Redhawks of Amesbury. Amesbury trying to keep the puck in the zone. They're not able to. Danvers will slow up and now find a pass across the ice to Ludi.
Good.
Ludi trying to maintain control, but he's won the puck off nicely. That's
Good.
number 12, Logan Pickering.
Good pass there from Reardon Zachariah, but just out of the reach of Ludi.
Now Danvers with a chance. That one's blocked.
Hockney and Langlis, the defensive pair for the Falcons.
That one's lost by Amesbury. Danvers taking it into the zone. He tries to make a dangle there, but the defenseman was on that. Once again, though, still stuck in the zone of the Redhawks.
Tough break for Ludi, kind of stuck in the middle, had no one open, had to try and make a move, and the move did not pay off. Amesbury guy loses an edge, but still gets the puck up.
They're going to have a penalty.
Good move there from the Amesbury offensive. I did not see the number, but.
And that's probably a really bad timing for a penalty. Danvers, they're going to have to realize this game's tied. They're just going to have to just clear this over and over.
Hockney's pissed over there. One of the better defenders on this Danvers squad will be in the box for most likely he will not return to the ice. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go, Owen.
Yeah, and when he does return, he hopes to return with this game tied. We're going to have a timeout here.
Danvers has to play smooth here. Especially, I mean, they have to play smooth from here on out regardless of what the score is and who's on the ice. But with it being them shorthanded, you got to make sure the pass is there. Don't force it. And we've mentioned that the turnovers have to be at a premium here.
And you do have to worry. The last power play for Amesbury in the beginning of this period, they scored almost immediately, about 15 seconds into this third. What is Danvers going to have to do to play this power play smarter?
As we look for these penalties and these offensive chances, it came with the Danvers defense in the box. Defense is a very big part of the power play, and these two power plays, Gottfried and Hockney, arguably the two, maybe three best defensemen on the squad. The forwards got to step up.
Yeah, they're going to have to just clear this puck and play a smart zone defense. When Amesbury, they're going to inevitably get it set up in the zone. They're too good of a team not to have it set up.
You just got to put Evan Morey in the best spot possible. Don't let the puck be not touched for a while.
Yeah, and don't play cute with it. When you have it, just rip it down the ice.
Yeah.
So critical moments here for both teams. Amesbury trying to get that.
Gottfried and Langlis, the defensive pair with Fish. Fish, Madeira. We are in the worst angle right here.
Yeah, I got a view of the camera tripod legs here.
It'll be Cooper, Madeiros, Fish, and Gottfried.
And we got Wes Ackerman, the senior captain for Amesbury on the draw. Fish able to win it. Now it's a wide open goal. Oh my goodness.
Fish with the win, throwing it to the wrong side. Evan Morey not able to slide over. Oh, and they scored faster on that power play than they did on the last power play.
Yeah, right there, just not what you want to see. I wasn't quite sure what happened. Did Fish throw it across like that?
Looks like Fish just won it right back. No Danvers guy there. Obviously, Morey set up on the other side of the net. Couldn't slide over fast enough, and Amesbury had a wide open net. 5-4 Amesbury. We'll reset 5-on-5 here with 3:22 to go, Owen. Danvers has to find a way to get a goal.
Yeah, devastating penalty, really.
Yet again, the mistakes haunting Danvers. Gottfried got to get back. We got a whistle.
No matter what happens in this game, there's definitely going to be some discussions about cleaning things up defensively. The offense has done their job for the most part, but the defense has made some costly mistakes.
More the defensive passing. They've tried to go cross-ice a couple of times. The pass isn't there. You just have to make sure the pass is there. And if it's not there, just be okay with taking the lesser option, which is most likely going to be getting it down the ice.
Now with 3 minutes left, Danvers looking to just even this game back up and take it to overtime. Fish tries to keep it in, but it's going to be an offsides as the coaches are yelling at Danvers to drop back out of the zone. Fish has his ankles broken right there as Amesbury takes it deep into the zone now.
Good hit there from Gavin Cooper.
2 minutes, 44 seconds. Danvers down by 1 as they try to break out into the zone. Here comes the Falcons.
Fish carrying it in, throws it to the middle for Madeiros. He's not there.
Gottfried not able to keep this in. Now Amesbury with the 2-on-1 opportunity to try to end this game. Shot! That one trickles wide.
Hockney goes to the dive. Not needed, but showing the grit. Evan Morey plays it around.
And we'll see if Danvers eventually pulls their goalie, but they have another turnover in front. Amesbury trying to keep it.
You got to get it out before you can do that, Owen. We're just about under 2 minutes to go. Evan Morey still in the net for the Falcons, as the puck is not yet gotten out.
Now Danvers unable to control this as Cooper Dunham now comes in.
Really good move by Dunham. He's breaking in. Waiting for his team. Shots blocked. Morey's still in the net. 1 minute, 40 seconds to go.
Godfrey now going to try to take this from defense to offense. He keeps going. He's going to need help, though. Another turnover. Here come the Redhawks trying to finish this game off. Shot. Another shot. Gloved.
Surprised I haven't seen movement from Maury, but he kind of hasn't had a chance to get it out of the net.
No, he has not had a chance to come out. The puck's been in their zone too much.
1 minute, 30 seconds here. If Danvers wants the chance, they have to win this draw. 5-4 Amesbury. Tough couple of minutes for the Falcons. Yet again, a goal on another tough break. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here.
Probably by Danvers, I imagine, just trying to set something up. And we have the Amesbury coach right in front of us, drawing up a defensive play, just trying to get his team to the finish line with 1:29.
Timeout Danvers, Evan Maury, much needed rest.
Yeah, he's had a good game, and we've talked about how his defense has made a couple mistakes.
The score does not reflect how Evan Maury's played.
I agree. He's had a couple of ones maybe he could have had, but a lot of them really no chance. And Danvers, their defense is going to have to, look inside after this game and just be smarter with the puck.
Regardless of the outcome, there's things to work on. I mean, this is high school hockey. Nothing's going to be perfect, but some games are going to be better than others, even if you win or lose, Owen.
Absolutely. But you got to just focus on these next 1:29. You have a chance to still tie this game and most likely take it to that extra time on the ice.
I'm assuming Godfrey and Langless will be on the ice here with Dunham. Dunham will definitely be on. We'll see what head coach Bill Sheehan's drawn up here. I'm assuming Danvers' top unit versus Amesbury's top unit, Owen. Amesbury up 1.
Amesbury just trying to play this one smart. Take it all the way down to zeros on the clock. Danvers playing desperate here, trying to get back into this game, down 1.
As I mentioned, it'll be the Danvers A squad.
Won cleanly by Danvers. Gottfried wraps it around the board. Here comes Medeiros. He's going to need help. He has 2 Amesbury players tracking him. Medeiros takes it in, but he loses a skate blade.
Played smart here.
Danvers just trying to win this cleanly. Amesbury playing desperate on their knees. Danvers keeps it in. Thrown in front. Almost in. Wow.
We're just about under a minute to go.
And that one will sail just wide as the net is now empty.
And as you see, Evan, you just mentioned Evan Maury not on the ice for the Falcons. They got 6 guys. Good shot, good attempt there. We saw the puck kind of free in front. Medeiros carrying it in. We'll see what Danvers will come up with here. Exactly 1 minute to go, and what has to happen for this goal to get in the back of the net?
Well, just before, Elijah Gata made a great save, just throwing the puck on net, trying to cause some chaos. Elijah Gata barely got his skate blade to that puck. It was a weak shot, but he wasn't expecting it. So just keep throwing it on net. You don't have that much time to get a lot of more shots on. Fish trying to forecheck this puck.
Danvers' pressure has to be on here.
Almost found its way in. Gottfried will dump it around the net.
Keep it around the net.
Gottfried keeps it in. He throws this one on net. Just wide as Dunham was over at the goalpost.
Langless forks it in. 39
trying to
seconds
control. Dunham shoots. Chested aside by the goalie. Now Amesbury trying to get a goal here. They're going to finish the game. That will do it.
Amesbury put the icing on the cake most likely here. Good pressure from Danvers to start that. But you got to get tough loss for Danvers, most likely.
Tough loss for sure. Their offense was mostly their own game. Just a couple of defensive lapses is what did it for Danvers. They weren't able to hold on. And with 28 seconds left, that will do it. And this score will most likely maintain where it is.
Evan Maury back in net. 6-4 the score. We're under 20 seconds here. Braden Stickney with the goal.
Danvers going to have to just look to this next game against a really good team.
Essex Tech on Thursday.
Yeah, one of their rivals of Danvers, Massachusetts.
Ranked 7th in the state this year, so Danvers will have their task cut out for them. But I can tell you this, Owen, those passes that were made today will not fly against Essex Tech.
No, too many mistakes today. It's what did Danvers in. And that's the final. Amesbury with a 6-4 win. Parker, thank you for joining us.
Anytime,
we'll be here
Owen.
next time for another great game of Danvers hockey. Have a good night, everyone. Good night.